Hello everyone! Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Everyone, just want to say it's glad to be back, and oh, we got a trilogy right here. Let's go ahead and open it right up. So yeah, guys, what's up everyone? This is Dizzle coming right back at you, and welcome back to some more Kingdom Hearts. And as I said in the last video, we will return to the Coliseum to do most of the cups. I did over-exaggerate when I said I would do all of them, but considering the fact that some of them require certain weapons, and after you get that trilogy, by the way, you get this wand for Donald. Anyway, so yeah, I did say that we would do all the cups, but I might have over-exaggerated just a little bit, considering the fact that some of these cups do require you to be a higher level, so I don't really want to go into there until I'm ready quite yet. We got another trilogy over here by the leaderboards, of course, and we get that. Yeah, another material that's also important and relevant. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go in here and face as many cups as we can in this episode, and hopefully in the next episode we can complete the rest of them, I suppose. And I don't believe we can complete that trilogy yet until we get most of the trophies or cups. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and save right here. And, sorry about that, that was another profile. Let me just go down to mine. I don't know why it brought me all the way to the top, but it did, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Just gonna save mine right here, and now we're gonna tackle on the cups. So let's just go ahead and make our way. Alright, Phil, we're here to tackle on your new cups. And as we can see, there are a bunch more, and then there's a mystery one cup, which you can actually do right now, but I recommend being a higher level, definitely over the level of 50. That's definitely a level I would recommend going up in the higher ranks, such as level 60 or 70. Otherwise, you can tackle it, but we'll get into more details about that later. Right now, we're going to go ahead and go into the second cup, the Pegasus Cup, since we already got the Phil Cup. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, here we go. Pegasus Cup, we're going to enter all together. Now, after you complete this cup at least once, I do believe that you're allowed to enter it alone. And I do think that some of the future cups will require you to do these events by yourself, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go ahead and take out these enemies. So yeah, this is basically what the rest of the cups are like. Obviously the mystery ones, I'll get into more detail of what they are when we reach that point, but for now, I'm just going to leave it as a secret now then. So you're just going to be facing a wide majority of different enemies, different heartlesses in each and every event. And I'll get into more details on which cup has what, but for now, in this cup there are exactly 10 matches, and so there's going to be 10 group of enemies that you're going to have to defeat in this cup. So yeah, this is basically me hack and slashing and just me giving a chance to talk about stuff, because I usually don't get a chance to talk about stuff. Usually I'm hack and slashing, and then usually you guys can't hear me because I'm always hacking and slashing things. So hopefully, now that I'm talking louder, and now that the volume isn't as loud as it can be, hopefully I can talk to you guys about what our event's going to be. I already talked about the LP and a friend of mine who might be joining the channel soon, but I can't be 100% certain, but hopefully I can bring him along on the channel. And as for view-wise and episode-wise, the episodes, I haven't figured out a schedule. Usually I would just post one episode per day, but I've just been, thinking a lot. And so yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about what type of, how I'm going to do this, just like what type of episodes am I going to do on certain days, and I just like haven't been able to figure that out yet. And I know, like, for some of you, you might be at school right now, but for me, I'm still on my summer break. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do in the future, because I haven't really figured that out. I've mostly just been thinking about, like, what can I do today, and just, like, what can I do later on. I haven't really thought about school all that much, because, frankly, who wants to think about school during the summer? I mean, other than think about what classes they want to take, but besides that, who really has time to think about school in the summer? But yeah, that's just all I've been doing lately. I've just been thinking a lot, thinking about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and just namely all that, and it's just been, I shouldn't say it's stressful, but it has been around my mind a lot, and goodness, Donald has been getting all the praise throughout these past events right now. Anyways, so yeah, that's just all I've been doing as of lately. And so hopefully I'll figure out like a type of schedule I want to stick to, and once I get to that said schedule, I can hopefully stick on to it, whether it be posting several videos per week or posting a video once per day. So hopefully I'll figure that out. And as for, you know, the episodes between me and Evan and doing our Ratchet and Clank series, that will still only be available during the weekends, just mainly because like during the weekends, like you don't have a lot of stuff to do. We're just like, you know, just trying to chill and stuff on the weekends. Don't got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, that's namely why I post episodes of me and Evan together on the weekends, because on the weekends we're able to have free time and we're actually able to like do episodes. Unlike most famous YouTubers like PewDiePie, like they got all the time in the world. And since considering the fact that I'm in school and stuff, I don't really have all that time in the world. That's obvious as I've seen. So yeah, just gonna point that out for anyone who's new to the channel, because as it turns out, we got another subscriber. Yay! Our 27th subscriber. So hopefully we can get more in the future. And I did show in my last video that I do have an Instagram and Twitter account. So if anyone wants to follow me on there, you can follow me on my Instagram account. It will be in the link in the description. If you want to follow my Twitter, that will also be in the link in the description. And hopefully I get to chat with you guys more on there. I usually just check it to see what's up and what's new. And sometimes I post silly photos of myself on Instagram. But yeah. At first, I was the type of person, when it came to like Instagram and all that type of stuff, I was the type of person who doesn't really like to socialize, and for specific reasons, obviously. But yeah, I was the type of person who didn't really want to socialize all that much, so that's why I didn't really have an Instagram or a Twitter account. But as I grew up, well, I guess I should say, as you grow up older in life, you realize that you kind of have to do that whole socializing thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing per se, but it's just like some of the, you know, I have my own reasons of why I don't like it all that much. But yeah, as you grow older in life, you just gotta learn that, like, you gotta kind of socialize a little bit, meet new people, talk to like other people and stuff. You just gotta get to know people here and there. Especially like when you're applying for jobs, because throughout the entire summer I've been trying to find a job, and holy cow, man, was it not easy. Not only because of the fact that I couldn't get a job this summer, but just mainly because of the fact that it's not as simple as it may sound. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out of what I've been doing throughout the summer. I obviously, you know, been going on summer trips and whatnot, and just been revolving around the community, just namely because, again, for my own reasons, and hopefully you can respect my reasons, but I digress. I'll get into more details about that later. But yeah, so here we are, guys, on the third match up. We're almost there to the end, and hopefully we'll be able to beat the bosses of the Pegasus Cup. Now, funny thing about the cups is that they usually, and I guess I'll show off once we, you know, actually get there, but yeah.
Nothing to it.
Alright, and okay, finally, someone other than Donald gets all the glory this time. Am I right? Yeah. Alright, so we just gotta take out these guys, and then we'll be able to take on the bosses. Now, I just want to point out that taking on these cups at a low level is not a good idea. Like, for me personally, when I first went into this game, or I should say when I first actually played Kingdom Hearts, because as a little kid, I would probably just play it and then probably never touch it again, because, you know, I just really forgetful at times. I know I was when I was little. Anyway, so yeah. So when I actually went into this game for the first time, I actually just like did all the cups and did all the secrets like last, just mainly because of the fact that I never really thought about it at first, because I figured that, hey, if I can do it at a high level, it'll probably be easy. And right now, currently, it's proving to be difficult even at a high level like this. But I guess that's kind of expected, because for me personally, I would recommend just doing all the cups when you're at a high level, like, again, like I suggested, like above level 50, so at least that way you'll be like more prepared, you'll be more powerful and stuff, and you'll have more health, obviously, because you're gonna need a lot of health. And so here we go. And for the first seed cup of the Pegasus Cup, we're facing off against Leo and Yuffie. Now then, something I want to point out about these cups is that their final seeds, or their final events, I should say, is that they revolve around Final Fantasy characters that we've met. You know, like Leon and Yuffie and all them. But yeah, that's mainly what these cups revolve around. So I just figured it was a nice detail because, you know, it's nice facing off against Final Fantasy characters, even though they're kind of difficult. But hey, it's a good challenge, and we finally get to see who's the stronger person. Is it Sora or is it Leon? After all, we all know that we never got a fair chance at battling each other back at Traverse Town. But yeah, these guys are definitely not easy. It definitely requires strategy and who you want to take out first. So yeah, when you're facing against these types of cups, or when you're facing against the Final Fantasy characters, because you're going to be facing all of them in the cups. Just trust me when I say that you're going to be facing all of the Final Fantasy characters in the cup. Or at least I should say all the Final Fantasy characters in this game. You're going to be facing all of them. So yeah, my main strategy for these guys is just like focus on one enemy and then just target them throughout the entire match. And yeah, just do one at a time. Just one at a time is all I suggest. And yeah, just focus on dodging and attacking. That's all I can suggest when facing off against these guys. And really, Yuffie. Alright, there we go. I gotta heal myself again because Yuffie likes to heal everyone. Probably should have taken her out first, but oh well. Leon is about to go down. Right now, there we go. Fine. No way. I gotta heal myself.
This is great.
Okay. Yeah, Yuffie, she's the annoying of the bunch. Like, you won't find another annoying boss like her. She is easy to beat if you can, you know, deflect her shard attacks. But other than that, she's pretty annoying. That's all I can say. And also, if you have a counter, that'd be, you know, good for this fight as well. But yeah, okay, there we go. And we get Second Chance, which is a really good ability, and I'll show off what it does. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
So another reason why I recommend these cups, yeah, the main reason why I recommend them doing last before you go on to face the final boss is just namely because the enemies in the final area, and I'll just be quiet for this cutscene real quick.
We're the champs.
And we get Striker Raid, which is a really good ability. It can stun enemies, and you're like basically your Keyblade works as a boomerang. And Phil's just saying that we're not ready to be heroes yet. Okay, good. Now then, so yeah, let me just show off some of the abilities we got. Now, Striker Raid, yes, you hurl the Keyblade at enemies. Select a combo. It's a long-range attack, and then Second Chance. It keeps you from dying. Like, if you're at a critical state, like, it can keep you from dying. Well, basically, I'll just read it off. Keep 1 HP even after taking a critical hit. So if you got hit by a powerful attack, instead of dying instantly, you would, you know, just have 1% of health left. And I think I might get rid of one of these, just namely, so that way I'd be able to, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Treasure Magnet. Okay, I do not want to get rid of that. I do, however, want to get rid of oh, shoot, which one do I want to get rid of? I guess I should get rid of this one, just namely so that way I can get one of each, or just one of them. Because, yeah, Second Chance, it's a really good ability. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who can get it, and so, yeah. Keep the ability if you can, because it can save you when dealing against powerful enemies that do a lot of damage, and it's just a really good lifesaver. And the second one can also like protect you from KO attacks, as it says, recovers from KO stat. Oh, well, never mind. I guess that's for Donald and Goofy. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Why are you still listening? Anyways, so yeah, all right. Just gonna equip some of these abilities, and then we'll yeah, we got time for one more event before we have to sign out here. All right. And I'm just gonna, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go ahead and tackle on the next cup. If it's not too long, we just might be able to do it. But if it is, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this video short. But hopefully we can get 2 cups in here before we have to tackle on the longest one of them all. Okay, yeah, so it's just 9. So after this cup, then we'll probably end it off. Maybe we'll just do it. I'll just cut away. I think that's just one I might do, because I already talked about the future of the Dizzle Gamer Video channel in the future. I already talked about that in 2 episodes, actually, now that I mention it. Because last episode I didn't have enough time. And in this episode, I already talked about what needs to be talked about before I can finish. So I think I'm just going to cut ahead and meet you guys at the last event. And then we'll end the video off from there. So I'll see you guys in a moment. In a momentarily. Okay, something interesting just popped up, because apparently in the 4th seed, you face not another Heartless group, but Cloud himself. Consider it a rematch if you haven't, defeated Cloud in the original game, but hey, it's good to have another rematch with Cloud, am I right? Alright, so there we go. And so yeah, basically with Cloud, as I mentioned, if I did not mention it before in my previous episode, just wait for the opportunity to attack and just rail on him. Yeah, like that. So yeah, just wait for the opportunity, attack, dodge, and counter. And if you don't have the counter ability, then just wait for the opportunity for him to attack. You'll see very soon. All I recommend is just dodging, and just attack. That's pretty much it. Okay. Also, another thing I want to point out that I forgot to mention before is that in the Olympus Cups, I should say. Alright, so in the Olympus Cups, I just want to point out that when using your items and all sorts of things. Sorry, I just got distracted there for a moment. I apologize. I'm just like focusing on this matchup right now. But yeah, when it comes to like magic, health, and items, obviously when you go into the Olympus Cups, you're gonna lose all your items that you use during the matchup. So keep in mind when dealing with opponents, make sure that you only have to use your items if absolutely necessary, because if you use them, then they're gone forever. So just wanted to point out that if you use an item in the Olympus Cups, like, they're gone forever. Like, you can't get them back and they don't respawn. So we're just gonna take out Cloud, and there we go. And also another thing I wanted to point out is that you do get experience, obviously, in the Olympus Cups, and so it's really nice. It's a good place to grind if you're just trying to look for XP and a lot of it. And oh yes, we get one of my favorite weapons and probably the second most powerful Keyblade in the game. And we'll get into more details on what it is and what it looks like. Now then, back to here. So yeah, I just want to point out that when you use your items, they're gone forever in the Olympus Cups, and your magic and health, I'm pretty sure, return back to normal after you complete the cup, or even if you fail it. So even if you fail or lose, then your health and magic lose all the way back to normal, full and ready. So yeah, just want to point that out, and I'll see you guys at the the first scene. So see you guys soon. Alright, so here we go. In this first seed is a solo match between you and Hercules. And here's what you have to do. When Hercules is in his god mode, I guess you like to call it. Basically what you need to do is that you need to lift these up. Oh gosh. If I can have Hercules just step away from me for just one moment. You need to pick these up, and then once you get the opportunity, you just hit him with it. Other than that, just watch out for his other attacks, and you'll be fine. But yeah, Hercules, oh yeah, like that one. Alright, so basically, like I said, when Hercules is in his God mode, you need to first get off of lock mode, so that way you can pick up the barrels. And then once you get the chance, throw it at them, and then just keep on dodging and attacking. Pretty simple, pretty ordinary stuff, just like the same boss fight between Cloud and you. And yeah, you can just wail on them as much as you can. But yeah, when he's in the state, you obviously cannot touch him at all times. You just gotta wait. And just wait till you get perfect timing, and then once you get the chance, you can hit him. And yeah, just like I said, keep on wailing on him. And then he's gonna do this tornado thing, which you cannot hit him during it, unless you want to get hit. And he usually gets dizzy for that. Oh well. Whoa. And so yeah, Hercules is not that tough of an opponent, but you can beat him pretty easily. Just watch out for some of his attacks, like I mentioned, like this headbutt. And I do believe it's this one where he gets dizzy from, but not the sword one.
Try this on your side.
No, okay, I was wrong. Oh, and that. Yes, he will shield himself with a barrier of sorts once he's in that mode. Gosh, I'm not even talking loudly like I'm supposed to. Gosh. Oh well. Oh jeez. Okay, I gotta get away. There we go. Alright, there we go. I thought he would get dizzy from something, if not the headbutt. And gotta get out of the shield bubble of his. And just wait for barrels to pop up, because apparently Phil thought it wouldn't be a fair fight if we didn't have barrels to knock out Hercules. Alright, so yeah. Just gotta keep on doing some... Okay, come on. Hercules, just... You need to let me have a chance, bro. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That's all I ask is a chance. And there we go. Hercules has been defeated, and if you defeat the Hercules Cups, you're introduced to a interesting cutscene, which I think you guys might find interesting. Like I said, interesting.
We're the champs!
In case you're wondering, no, it's not this one, it's the next one.
Even hold back.
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Oh yeah, and we get the Olympia after defeating the Hercules Cups. And there's also another, yes, and yellow trilogies, which if you saw here, this is a yellow trilogy. And I'm just going to show off what it does, because if we activate this yellow trilogy, not only will we be able to push stuff now, so you can go back and push other stuff, but once we push this, and there we go. We have finally sealed the lock to this world. We have completed the Pegasus Cup and the Hercules Cups. And not only that, but we also got a few new Keyblades, which I want to introduce and show off. Now then, there is a Keyblade. Let me just show off. Here we go. The Olympia. This Keyblade is weaker, but it's capable. It's a powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect and capable of inflicting mighty critical blows. So I suppose it is pretty good. I guess like it would have been more useful if we got the Oblivion before or afterhand, but you know. Anyways, and now I'm going to introduce you to this weapon, the Metal Chocobo. Now then, the Chocobo is a reference to the Final Fantasy creature which you can ride. I remember in Final Fantasy VII where I would just spend my time, hours, and I mean hours, just trying to get the golden Chocobo. And this Keyblade is a good representation of the Final Fantasy series and just what it's about. It's a pretty nifty Keyblade. It's just a bit weaker than the Oblivion, but it's pretty powerful. And it's definitely a weapon I want to equip, even though it's weaker than the Oblivion. I still like it. It's still one of my favorite weapons, and I guess I did kind of lie when I said it was the third strongest, because I thought it was, but apparently I was wrong. It was only the second, if not the fourth strongest weapon compared to the Divine Rose. But definitely has long range. It's a powerful weapon. It does reduce your magic by 1. Same with the Oblivion, but different from the Oblivion is that it delivers critical blows on a rare occasion, and it's just an all-around a fun weapon to have. So yeah, next time we are going to be tackling one of the longest events in the Olympus Coliseum Cups. We are going to tackle on next the Hades Cups. I'll see you guys then. Till next time, later. Peace.